Blog Talk Radio.
Mastermind, Skitzo, the Orth. Get ready. Welcome to Pandora. The earth is my litter box. Bomb full of pistols. I shoot you with an iron ox. You can't breathe. It's hard to leave. You won't beef. I got mad cow disease. A little swine flu. These killers will find you. So stop fronting when I'm standing right behind you. It's in my anxiety. I'm violently overreacting. So the society got me rioting for satisfaction. I pop a Adderall, feeling like I had it all. If someone shot the president, I wouldn't be mad at all. Bigger than the Bronco, smoking no cilantro. Whole bunch of Mexicans, they all named Pancho. Andele, El Camino, I'm on my way. Grab the Nina, about to spray. Anyone stopping, blocking like I'm my pay. Just get pop around my way. Think this shit is training day. Sunshine, bloodline, we all gonna die sometime. I'm waiting on my day. I'm from the D, where the devil running free. It's so easy to find bad company. Detroit, where the bitches want everything they see, and every man for himself like it's the only way to be. I'm from K-Zoo, where we caved in. There's some cowards here, and some brave men. I'm an animal, let me out. We cook our own mess, so there's never a trial. The mastermind is what I be, he is me. You don't know who I am, you get a F in history. Just sit back, watch one of the greatest. If you get your homework, you get a A+. Who's out? Beware of the dog, the horse. This shit is so serious, get it all a bust. I'll never hit the lotto, so my motto is survival. I made it this far in the jungle like I'm tribal. Imported from Detroit, I'm a brand name. Got my skills from the block, came up, stone game. Detroit, that's where the devil hang. Any other city I hit, don't give a fuck about a damn thing. Seen it all, did what you can only dream. Rock shit, when the light on me like a beam. Chaotic lifestyle made it look routine. And I must be the killer, cause I'm living at the murder scene. I'm from K-Zoo, where we caved in. There's some cowards here, and some brave men. I'm an animal, let me out. We cook our own mess, so there's never a drought. I'm from the D, where the devil running free. It's so easy to find bad company. Detroit, where the bitches want everything they see, and every man for himself like it's the only way to be. I'm from the D, where the devil running free. It's so easy to find bad company. Detroit, where the bitches want everything they see, and every man for himself like it's the only way to be. I'm from K-Zoo, where we caved in. There's some cowards here, and some brave men. I'm an animal, let me out. We cook our own mess, so there's never a drought.
What up, though? It's Guido here. We'll let Dominic up on here.
Yo, what's up?
What's good? Tonight, we got
Nothing.
special guests tonight, man.
May I announce it?
Go right ahead, brother.
It's the motherfucking Skitzo from the Orthist. If you don't know the Orthist, you must go smack yourself. Go. There's a nice big chair in your probably living room. Just go smack yourself with it because you need to.
Well,
you need to.
that was the fourth track off of the Orthist called Foundation. Tell you what, a little quick story before I let our main man of the evening on here. That was the first song that Jay played whenever I was hanging out with him because I didn't know who Skitzo was. And he's like, hold up. You don't know who Skitzo is? I'm like, no. He's like, you know who Mastermind is, right? I'm like, fuck yeah, of course, you know. He's like, hold up, let me play this. He plays me that song, and, like, my jaw just drops to the floor, like, holy fuck, who the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
It's like jaw dropping, like, holy fuck, who is that guy? And then he showed me a flyer from a show from in Kalamazoo, Michigan, which is down south from Grand Rapids, you know. So
yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's that guy? Because I've seen him, like, in flyers and shit, you know, like, in the past, but I never, like, put face to you know, to music, you know. I never stuck a face to him, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah. Well, I'm going to let Skitzo up on here, and we'll get into some questions and answering.
Hell yeah.
What up, though?
Let's do it. Man, I'm doing good, man. Feeling good. Thanks for having me, man.
Oh, yeah,
No
for sure,
problem.
man, for sure.
I really appreciate it, man. I really do. Anytime I get an opportunity to get the message of my music, man, I'm really grateful for it. And I thank you all for this, for real.
Well,
No
thank
problem,
you for making
anytime.
awesome. Thank you for making awesome music, brother. Straight up.
Oh, yeah.
Man, just thank my poor and humble upbringing. Thank the group homes that I spent time in and the foster homes that I spent time in. You know, that kind of shit kind of made me just who I am, man, you know?
Right.
Hell yeah.
And that's one thing I respect you the most about Skitzo. Like with that interview that you did for Boy Jay, you sound like the most humble dude ever, like I've ever heard in like an interview. And I'm not trying to suck your dick or anything like that, you know.
No,
I'm just being honest,
but I am
you know?
humble, man. But
Yeah.
I'm grateful because at any moment this could all be taken from any one of us.
Exactly.
You know, and you got a lot of people who say, I live for the moment, I live for the day, but they truly don't. They live to impress other people. And I truly am a person who lives in the day. You know, I write every song like this is my last song. Every verse, this could be the last verse. And I never want to lose sight of that focus neither, because that's what got me next to Mastermind. That's what Mastermind respects from me. So I never want to lose that respect from my fans who respect that I make that music like that. So, you know, it's all about I respect the music, and I want the people to respect my music, so I put my all into it, actually, every time.
Hell yeah.
That's one thing I think that a lot of rap music in general, or hip-hop in general, is lost. You know? It's lost.
Oh, hell yeah.
It is, man. It is.
It's been a while since any mainstream rapper has stand in the line of food for food stamps. They haven't been poor in a while, so it's like they got that $1 billion.
They don't have that hunger.
They don't got that hunger anymore. They don't know.
Oh, no.
Hell no. It's like Lil Wayne and shit. What is that? How do people listen to that?
Some people, you know, this is how I feel about 2 Chainz, Future, Chief Keef, the whole what people consider not hip hop. You know, I believe that there is a necessary evil. You know, hip-hop has to have its gumbo mixed. It has to be, you know, what people call the dumb hip-hop. Then you have the backpack rappers. Then you got the crump and the Harlem Shakers. And then you got to have all these genres. Now, you don't have to like them all, but I respect the music. I understand that everyone's not going to want to hear what I have to say 24/7. No one wants to hear the preacher preach every day. You know, sometimes
Right.
people want to party. A lot of people nowadays, too, they don't want to think. Technology has dumbed our society down. So they don't want to sit here and hear 7 to 11-letter words and have to think about what you just said because you done said something that done blew their mind. Now they got to go to a dictionary or the internet and figure out what the fuck you was talking about. They don't want to do that. They want to be told, just have a drink, pop a pill, fuck a bitch. You're done. That's your life. You know, so everything works for other people, man. And, you know, I used to have such a negative view about music like that, but I don't no more. I respect it. I even listen to it sometimes, you know, but I just look at it as it has to be there for a reason. I feel like if it's not that kind of music, then what am I fighting for? You know?
Yeah.
It's like, so, I don't know. I don't want to sound like a hater. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We get what you're saying. You know, like not everybody can read. You know what I mean? And not a lot of people want to. You know.
So they have to have something for them too. You know.
Right. Well,
everyone
that
loves
goes
music.
along with what my first question is for you, man. Is whenever you do your recordings, do you punch record or do you just do all one take? Because in Song Foundation, it sounds like all one take.
I do all one take. I do because you have to have the same flow. Like if you're punching in, it's not the same mojo. You know, I want the same aggression at the beginning, at the end, in the middle. So I do one take, and then I do another take, and then I do my punches. Yeah, okay, uh-oh. You know, I do my add-ins like that. But it's all one flow. Even I'm about to get hurt, that verse when it starts chopping, and it speeds up. And that's all one take. I don't like to do where I'm punching in because it loses momentum. The verse loses a little of its mojo, you know, and I can tell. And if I can tell, I feel like my fans can tell. So if I can't do it, and if I have to perform it on stage, I can't punch in on stage.
Right,
you know,
right.
I have to be able to knock it out when I'm up there performing main stage at the gala. They want to see it all the way done, bam. So I can't punch in on stage, so I have to be able to do it.
Right.
Well, I got a question for you.
Okay.
My main question is, how is it working with Mastermind? Like, that's like the main question everybody is wondering.
I gotta tell you, man, it's like, I only can compare it to this. If you were a child who grew up playing basketball, and then all of a sudden, LeBron James asks you to come play basketball with me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I compare it to. I mean, I'm from Michigan. I grew up on the red and gold tape from Nodis. I grew up on Do You Believe in God, as well as Dayton Family, DSC, MC Breed, all the Michigan music. But Eshawn and Nodis, to me, represented that they spoke for the kids who wanted to rebel, but everybody else wanted to go with the mainstream. You know what I'm saying? So when I remember I heard Do You Believe in God album, and he said, I don't believe in shit I don't see, so don't ask about God because my religion is reality. Like, my world just shut down, you know what I'm saying? And then for Mastermind to even say, I want to do a song with Skitzo when he first heard me, blew my mind. I remember I wanted to call all my boys and tell them we made it. That's how I felt. like everybody, we made it. You know what I'm saying? And then the first time I performed him, I couldn't even back him up because I'm standing on stage watching him as a fan still. It took me a couple shows. It took me a couple shows to have it sink into me. Like, look, you're not a fan. You're his partner now. You know what I'm saying? You could be a fan in your old time, but when you're on stage and you out here on tour, you got to support him, back him up, and be his partner. So once I got over the glitz, because at first it was like, oh my God, it's Mastermind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was a groupie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was a groupie, man.
See,
So.
in wrestling fans, we call that marking out. You know, that's
what I was doing.
That's what I was doing,
man.
Getting all geeked
exactly
and shit, like, fuck, that's fucking Mastermind. It's like seeing Hulk Hogan on the street, you know?
And for me, it'd be seeing, like, Bret the Hitman Hart. He was my favorite wrestler. Shawn Michaels was my favorite wrestler. Heartbreak Kid, you know what I'm saying? Hit you with the kick in the chin.
Yeah.
Wow. Sweet chin music. That was my, you know what I'm saying? So I understand, man, but it's Mastermind. And going on tour with him and being able to call and just talk to him, and now he's like one of my best friends. It's really weird because I grew up listening to this guy, wanting to be these guys, and now this guy is my best friend. Like, I feel like I'm already successful. You know? No amount of money can, no amount of money,
that leads into my next question. What was the first Mastermind, Eshawn, and Nada's songs that got you hooked into becoming, like, full-time supporter fan?
The first Eshawn song I heard was The Feel, Just Gotta Be Real. I think it was in 1989. It was a real thing. I never heard Booming Words from Hell. For most people, it was Booming Words from Hell. I didn't hear Booming Words from Hell. I heard The Real Feel. And I was like, who's this dude talking about fucking without a condom? It was just, you know what I'm saying, crazy to me. So, and then from there, the first time, like I said, I heard Nodis was the Red and Gold tapes. And I remember I bought both of them and just banged them out super hard. I think I heard a couple Nodis verses on Closed Casket on the album. But Mastermind, you know, and that's what's funny because I love TNT, and Eshawn has always been one of my favorite lyricists of all times. Regardless on what happened between Eshawn and Nodis, you know, that's not my business. So I stay out of that. I have nothing to say about that situation. I'm only concerned about me and Mastermind. But Eshawn has always been one of my favorite lyricists. But when it came to Nodis, as far as TNT and Mastermind always had the most memorable lines and verses. Pop, pop.
Yeah, true that.
Like, I would have to agree. Pop, pop, pop. You know what I'm saying? It's the season of the head, holla, chop, chop, head rest, hypochondriac, insomniac. You know, his wordplay is like, wow, this dude is. I tell him right now, I said, man, you got that vampire flow. You know how a vampire, when he first meet a woman, he just like soothes her, seduces her. His flow just like brings you into him.
Yeah,
he got that vampire flow. You know, I love that shit, man.
Sucks you in, yeah.
Like, with Nodis, my favorite, or if I had to pick one, I would pick Mastermind. But like, there's something about TNT. Like, he's like dope as hell. He has that gangster rapping feel, but he's like spinning wicked shit. It's like, what the hell? He doesn't like how does he fit into this mix?
Right.
Yeah, and I wanna clear something up too, because I hear some people say things like, you know, a new Nodis and da da da. There can never be a new Nodis. Nodis is Nodis. Eshawn is Eshawn. You know, I can only add to my legacy by building on what they already started. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of piggybacking off what they did. These people are founders of underground horrorcore music. You know, and I'm just happy that I'm able to make my little lane through what they done did. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so I only hope to add on.
My next question for you, after you just said that, which leads greatly into this. Last year at the gathering of the Juggalos, the first ever gathering I went to, I saw Mastermind, and the day that Mastermind performed was on the 20th year anniversary of Nodis, and they stuck him on the underground stage, right?
Yeah, right before the Psychopath Riders.
I thought that was completely disrespectful to disrespect him. That's how I took it, at least, all right?
Well,
20th year anniversary.
Go ahead, finish.
But 20th year anniversary of Nodis, right? And then you stick the founder of this genre that everybody at the gathering is basically kind of piggybacking, like you said, or biting off, you know, whatever you want to call it.
What
you know?
they started.
What they started. Why did you stick him?
Off what they started.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Why would you stick him on the underground stage on that date whenever they could put him on the mainstream stage? You know.
I'm gonna tell you exactly why, and it's only because I got inside information. They don't do the same acts on the same stage. The year before that, we were on main stage. You know, we opened up the gathering on main stage. So they're not going to put you on the main stage back unless you're, you know, IGP and the Blaze, you know what I'm saying? Unless you're somebody next connected to Violent J and them, you're not going to be on main stage every year. So they put Mastermind on main stage. Second year, they put him on second stage, but they felt like putting him right before Psychopathic Riders was giving him the best time. You know, they was like, we're going to put you on main stage. We're going to put you on right before us because that's when everybody's going to be there. We're going to make sure the free show tender shut down. Hippie was done performing before you go on. So they tried to do it respectfully. You know, they tried to still show him the same amount of respect while still putting him on that stage. So hopefully this year we get a main stage slot if we go to the gathering. You know, I'm hoping we get that call, Mastermind get that call because of the touring and everything he did, the new album, the Liquid Drano being re-released, video shoot in Kalamazoo June 1st, too. Liquid Drano album re-release is June 1st in Kalamazoo with the Nappy Roots. Mastermind will be there. I'll be there at the Globe. You know, it's ASAP Management putting it on. It's going to be a nice show. So hopefully they see everything that he's been doing, acknowledge that, give him the respect, give us a Friday slot main stage, you know, something 7 o'clock, something like that.
Hell yeah.
I just thought that it was kind of disrespectful that they put him on way early in the morning, you know, like the second day on the gathering, you know.
Yeah.
And
no, I
showed up and there was only like 10 people there, you know, with me in the crowd, you know.
Trust me, I know.
I was there. Like, what the hell?
And the thing about it is, like, the people didn't come until towards the end of the set to get ready for Psychopathic Riders. Right. You know, I looked out towards the end. Now I've seen about 100 people out there. But like you said, we are almost a third way done with the set now. It would have been nice to have that whole crowd for the whole time. because even though Mastermind does have the name like he does, there's these new generation of fans who don't know who he is. You know, you got a lot of new juggalos who don't know who Nodis is and what Eshawn has done, what Nodis in real life has done for this whole movement that they're getting Hatchet Man tats on for, that they're going to the gathering for. A lot of people don't know Whoop Whoop comes from a Detroit saying whoop-de-whoop. You know, Detroit people, you know, been saying that all the time. You know, and these young people, they don't know the history. You know, a lot of people, they don't know. You ask them what Nodis mean. They don't know what Nodis mean. You know, so it's like,
Nation above time
you
and space.
You gotta know your history. You gotta know your history, man.
You know what I hate about this new generation? They talk so down to Esam. They talk so down to Nodis just because they hear some shit over the internet.
Yeah. Well, a lot of it, you know, because from touring, you hear the stories. I sent Eshawn some money, I didn't get this. Or I tried to get an autograph. You got a lot of fans who are salty about a lot of things. And then when you got the thing that went on between Eshawn and ICP, you got a lot of people who chose sides. You know what I'm saying? So
I didn't choose sides. I was like, I think like I'm like recently Lucas got me into Eshawn. Like he bought Kill the Fetus and made me buy it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I bought it. I'm like, what the fuck is this? What did he just say?
Yeah,
and I'm
crazy.
Like, I'm looking, I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck is this? And then later on, I got into Nodis and I bought Life After Death and Do You Believe in God, because those are the both like those two names like stood out to me. And then I bought Venus Flytrap, and I also bought my West Pop. And I'm listening to this, and I'm like, how can anybody compare these two? Eshawn killed ICP.
Exactly.
I'm like,
it's all good music. I don't want to sit here and say anything bad about ICP's music because I respect their business savvy so much because they built a conglomerate over there with with Psychopathic Records with everything they did. So I don't want to even talk bad about that. But I want to talk about the Orchis because it is the hottest album out right now.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got a question for y'all. What songs is y'all feeling, man, off the Orchis?
Foundation, man. That one.
Same.
Yeah.
It has to be the same.
God damn.
That song speaks to me. When I listen to it, I'm like, I ride the bus when I ride to work, and I always bump, like, the Orchis or Life After Death. And when I'm listening to it, oh, my God, I'm listening to it. It just draws me in. It draws me in. It holds me.
I think one of my favorite songs is Funny Style and, of course, Double Hit. I think, honestly, I got to say About to Get Hurt because that was the song that did it. After I did the boom, and Mastermind was like, okay, he's good. Let's do another song. I did About to Get Hurt, and Mastermind was like, we need to do an album. And thanks to ASAP, and thanks to ASAP Management, my boy Adam from ASAP Management, who put the idea in Mastermind mind. And he was like, man, you know what? You should probably do a song with Skitzo if you like him a little bit. Did the song, and when Mastermind first asked me to do a song for him, I was rapping like my life depended on it. I mean, I was rapping like this is my chance. This is my chance. You know what I'm saying? This is how I'm going to get out the hood. So, and that's why I think that song, that whole album is just hard.
My favorite song on there is Hate Me. Just the chorus.
Oh, yeah.
Hate me.
You can't hate me.
Hate me.
I love it. And that was all Mastermind idea right there. Because you got a lot of people, even though he has what's going on, you got Eshawn and the ICP thing, you also got the eternal problems going on between Nodis and Eshawn that the rumors are going on. So he felt like people were also choosing sides out here. A lot of Eshawn fans are disliking Mastermind because they feel like Eshawn don't like him, so I'm not going to like him. So he feel like, fuck it, you can hate me. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you want to do, go ahead. I'm still going to do me. Wicked should have never died. You know?
Hell yeah.
I love that shit, man. I love Piss, too. That's one of my favorite songs.
Right.
There's so many good songs. Like I feel bogus just choosing one over here.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like,
this is
I'm
a
just
lot.
gonna
I
choose the
change
whole
new
album.
songs every week. Yeah, I change new songs every week. You know, next week, one week is double hit everything, and one week is something else.
Yeah.
Now, Skitzo, the other question I have for you is a lot of people have been asking me since I've uploaded that interview that you did with Jay Raul, is that where can we get your music? Because a lot of people are confused of what websites to buy your CDs from.
Okay. It's
Solo
really
shit.
I'm everywhere. I'm on iTunes, Amazon, Rhapsody, and CD Baby. If you just go to your Google search engine and type in Skitzo Michigan Music, you know, it's right there in my name. You can just Google it. It'll pop up. I post links constantly on my fan page for my CD Baby account. That's where a lot of my music is. Skitzo of Merk. See, the Skitzo is the spelling, which kind of gets people confused. But my music is everywhere. I've been trying to compete with mainstream for so long as an underground artist that one thing that I was able to accomplish was to get all my business in order. So I was able to get myself online. I'm on iHeartRadio. I'm on Spotify Radio. You know, I'm on iTunes, Rhapsody. Yeah, ringtones everywhere. It's just getting the exposure. That's what Mastermind has allowed me to do, gain a little more exposure. Now I got people in Canada buying my CD, people in St. Louis, Florida, all because they hear the Orthis, and they're like, who the fuck is Skitzo? So now everybody's going back. They want to hear the Ghetto Democrat. They want to hear Political Avatar. I got 10 solo albums. 10. I got over 500 songs. You know, I got a comic
ridiculous.
book. Yeah, man. I got so much stuff. You know, it's just about getting people to hear it. You know, and the Orthis is what put me on the plateau to where people can check for me now. And then now they're like, okay, let me hear this other stuff. And then they hear other stuff. They're like, fuck, this dude's dope. You know, and this, like I said, I got to blame, and not blame, I don't want to put a negative word on it, but I got to give credit to my environment, my upbringing. Because I honestly believe if I had a two-parent home and went to a good school and yada, yada, I wouldn't have been a rapper, or I wouldn't have been a good one. You know, I would have been 2 Chainz, something like that. So, you know, I'm just...
So, well, with that being said, if your upbringing and stuff, a lot of people heard that, who did listen to that video, or that video interview that you did with Jay. A lot of people are surprised of your upbringing. Like, a guy your size, you know, didn't look like you were up from, like, being down home, you know what I mean? Like, single mom, you know, and all that.
That's one thing about my size that was always a blessing, is that when you're in these group homes and foster homes, they less likely to test you because they see you big and you look like, okay, he might beat somebody up. So I wasn't that picked on, you know. But I always find, what was really funny about that is that I was this guy. I would go sit with the kid that sat by himself. You know, I was so cool that I could hang with the skateboarders and the gangbangers. I could hang with the goth kids and the jocks. You know, I was able to do that and still, it's like even now, I can do political conscious music and then go to the Gavin. You know, I could do Gore Fest and then do Naughty by Nature show. You know, I'm able to. It's only about the music. It's not about being fake and putting on a mask for everybody. I'm just going to be me and see who accepts it. And I've been blessed that I've been accepted by the juggalos and everybody else. You know, really, man, because they a tough crowd.
Oh, that's for sure. Say one wrong
thing,
you get shit thrown at you.
Hell no. And, you know, and that's when you see the respect. They respect Mastermind. They ain't throwing shit on stage. They watching and learning like, okay, this is the guy.
Because they're afraid Mastermind's going to come down and beat the shit out of everyone. They throw something at them.
Man, they threw stuff at King Gorgeous last year. I never understood why.
Well, because of his lyrics mainly, I think, and plus some people are not. You know, he talks some touchy shit, you know, with like rape and all that, and religion and stuff.
That's gore hop. That's gore hop.
Yeah.
That's gore. You know.
Yeah.
He said he wants to fever too.
Skitz, you gotta remember that the Gathering, it's all about Juggalo-related stuff, not that straight-up hardcore shit, you know.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Over the edge, you know.
It's all the same thing. It's just music, man.
Yeah.
Gordy is just as much a part of the movement as anybody.
Oh, I believe that, you know. Sure, I'm not really cool with some of his Chomo-type songs, you know, but other than that,
man.
Other than that, I'm cool with him.
Yeah, man, Gordy's a good dude, man. You ever met him? He's very humble.
Oh, yeah, he is. He talks like he talks like an English professor, I've been told.
Oh, my God. Yes, he's very regal. Skitzo, do you want a brownie? Enjoy. I was like, wow. Sure, Gordy. I'll take a Gordy's brownie filled with THC. You know? Fuck, man. I love Gordy's, man. And I'm glad he's feeling better, too. A lot of people don't know. If y'all don't know, Gordy was a victim of a shooting in Detroit. You know, so he's recovering.
Do you know what exactly happened? Do you know?
Yeah, I don't know, and I don't want to put more rumors out there. All I know is he was a victim of a shooting. You know, there's a lot of speculation saying he got robbed or whatever. I don't know. I just know he's recovering. He's feeling better. He's back to smoking, so... No, big up King Gordon.
Good.
Big up King Gordon. So I heard y'all playing Foundation at the beginning of the show. How y'all going to do this interview? Y'all put some music playing, or what's going on?
We're only allowed to play one song due to copyright issues and all that bullshit.
Oh, man, y'all got the person on the phone right now. I give you copyright permission. We own beats and everything. I give you my copyright permission. I give you permission to play another song if you need to.
Alrighty. Well, I only uploaded one song on here, so, you know.
Oh, okay. Well, at least you picked the deal. You can play it again.
Alright, you want me to play it again?
You can play it at the end of the show going out. Fuck it.
Alright. Well, we got like 10 minutes left. With that being said,
well, that's what's up, man. I really appreciate this interview. If I could, I want to plug my Twitter. You know, Skitzo Michigan. Man, basically, my Instagram is Skitzo Michigan, my Facebook is Skitzo Michigan, my music online is Skitzo Michigan. You know, and I put it that way because I rep the whole state. I rep the gloves to the fullest, and I feel like I hold it down. You know?
Oh, I
like
believe you can, brother. Believe me, you can, brother.
I appreciate that, man. I really do, man. I really do, y'all. I appreciate y'all reaching out to me. You know, I'm so humble. Sure. I'm so humble, man, because I'm nobody. Who am I? I'm just some ashy black kid from Kalamazoo. Look at me, getting interviewed on the radio.
That's what I love about you, bro. Like, you're just down to earth, you know? You're not like...
You're a normal guy.
Yeah.
Man, I love it, man. We got to get together and blow some cushions something, man. When y'all going to get to a show, man? You gotta let me get y'all to a show.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
June 1st, Mastermind Liquid Drano album release party. Kalamazoo, Michigan. My treat. Y'all get here.
Right on.
And there's a video shoot. And Mastermind shooting the video to a song on Liquid Drano.
Oh, hell yeah. Dope shit, dude.
Yes.
I've been waiting to
June 1st, Kalamazoo. Oh, man. June 1st, Kalamazoo, man. Y'all got to get here, man. Y'all got to get here. It's number an hour drive, baby.
Yeah, it is like an hour and a half or so, depending on the road and shit.
Nah, that's nothing. That's nothing.
Oh, I know. I'll be there, bro. Because, like, I've been wanting to get a copy of Liquid Drano, but the only copies are available on, like, eBay for, like, $160-something, which is outrageous.
That's outrageous. So you can get one from Mastermind and get it signed and get a picture and be in a video.
There you go. Sounds like a done deal for me.
Exactly. Exactly. And we get to meet and hang out. And I got my comic books you got to get, all kind of stuff.
Right on.
So
you guys are killing me right now. I live all the way in Chicago. You guys are killing me right now.
We'll be in Chicago. We'll be in Chicago May 31st. Tigers on Style.
There you go.
Oh, hell yeah.
May 31st, we'll be in Chicago. Make sure you keep checking my Facebook and Twitter because I will be posting that show. May 31st, yeah, we'll be in Chicago. So we coming to you.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Exactly. So you coming to you, man. So you ain't got to wait.
Oh, hell
You get to see them even quicker.
Exactly. And then the next day, I'll be with you. We'll be kicking in the Kalamazoo.
See, there you go.
Hell yeah.
So that's what's up, man. I want to give you all enough time to play Foundation, though, before I get out of here, man.
All right. Well, we'll play that song, and then we'll shoot out, all right? Thank you for calling in, man. You're welcome to call in anytime. We do a show every Wednesday at 11.
Fuck yeah.
Every Wednesday.
Fuck yeah. I will definitely harass y'all, man.
I will harass the fuck out of y'all.
Yes.
So if you ever want to call in again, shoot the shit like we've been doing, talk about real life, music, and all that, you're more than welcome to, brother.
Appreciate it, man. And hit me up, let me know if we can repost this link. And I want to thank everybody for listening, man, all my Skitzo fans, all the people who have never heard of me before, who heard of me now. Google me and join the movement. Let's go.
All right. Yeah. Well, I'm going to play Foundation, and we're going to get out.
Thanks, man. Peace.
Okay.
Yep. 2 whoops and ice cream school, baby.
Mastermind. Skitzo. The Orthis. Get ready. Welcome to Pandora. The earth is my litter box. Bomb full of pistols. I shoot you with an iron ox. You can't breathe. It's hard to leave. You won't beef. I got mad cow disease. A little swine flu. These killers will find you. So stop fronting when I'm standing right behind you. It is my anxiety. I'm violently overreacting. So the society got me rioting for satisfaction. I pop a Adderall, feeling like I had it all. If someone shot the president, I would be mad at all. Bigger than the Bronco, smoking no cilantro. Whole bunch of Mexicans, they all named Pancho. Andele, El Camino, I'm on my way. Grab the Nina, about to spray. Anyone stopping, blocking like I'm my pay. Drop get pop around my way. Feel this shit is training day. Sunshine, bloodline, we all gonna die sometime. I'm waiting on my day. I'm from the D, where the devil running free. It's so easy to find bad company. Detroit, where the bitches want everything they see, and every man for himself like it's the only way to be. I'm from K-Zoo, where we caved in. There's some cowards here, and some brave men. I'm an animal, let me out. We cook our own meth, so there's never a drought. The mastermind is what I be, he is me. You don't know who I am, you get a F in history. Just sit back, watch one of the greatest. If you did your homework, you get a A+. Fools out, beware of the dog, the Orthis. This shit is so serious, get it all a bust. I'll never hit the lotto, so my motto is survival. I made it this far in the jungle like I'm tribal. Imported from Detroit, I'm a brand name. Got my skills from the block, came up, stone game. Detroit, that's where the devil hang. Any other city I hit, don't give a fuck about a damn thing. Seen it all, did what you can only dream. Rock shit, when the light on me like a beam. Chaotic lifestyle made it look routine. And I must be the killer, cause I'm living at the murder scene. I'm from K-Zoo, where we caved in. There's some cowards here, and some brave men. I'm an animal, let me out. We cook our own meth, so there's never a drought. I'm from the D, where the devil running free. It's so easy to find bad company. Detroit, where the bitches want everything they see, and every man for himself like it's the only way to be. I'm from the D, where the devil running free. It's so easy to find bad company. Detroit, where the bitches want everything they see, and every man for himself like it's the only way to be. I'm from K-Zoo, where we caved in. There's some cowards here, and some brave men. I'm an animal, let me out. We cook our own meth, so there's never a drought.